I don't know. Maybe I'll play some Darkest Dungeon. I'm honestly thinking about ending the stream here. Um, I did my time. I did a stream like I said I was going to. I covered the thing I said I was going to cover. And honestly, I don't really have much else to talk about. I might revisit a situation that happened like a month or so ago, simply because I'm interested in the backdrop. So I was talking about this my last stream, the Sykkuno situation. I'm more interested. That situation's resolved, and I don't really care about the situation itself anymore. I'm more interested in the fucking VTuber Bao, because I'm interested in how she got a hold of the girlfriend. She did do a live stream. I have to find that live stream here on YouTube. I am interested in knowing, because the girlfriend showed up after Bao Vague posted. So I'm wondering, how did Bao know that Sykkuno was cheating? The only way that Vague post brings in Sykkuno's girlfriend is if Sykkuno's girlfriend probably knows he's cheating. And how did Mal and Mujin get involved? And then the hotel chick and the second Google Doc chick. I actually kind of like the second Google Doc chick. Not in like that way, but like in the fucking way that like she's got a nicer personality and she basically called all the other women fucking crazy. And I thought that was really fucking funny. So I might cover that situation either tomorrow or sometime during next week. It's really whenever I have time to actually sit down and like live stream and I'm not fucking exhausted from work. So it's just kind of one of those, I'll stream when I stream and, it'll happen. But I'm kind of at the situation where I don't know. Oh, I do have water. Never mind. Clear my throat here. And then miss my mouth entirely. Holy shit. There, my throat's not so dry. Alright. Bow. Sykkuno. Live stream. See if it shows up. Hopefully there's no commentary over it. I'm kind of curious. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know. I found it before, but I think it might have been taken down. It's looking... Fuck Texon, but he's kind of objectively right here. Bao did kind of fuck over the girlfriend. Where is the fucking live stream? Did it actually get fucking deleted? This fucking sucks. I actually wanted that. I should have fucking downloaded it. I'm regretting it in fucking hindsight. I should have known. But basically, she admits, or she says that she sends out the vague. Here, let me go on the fucking Twitter. And we'll look up Bao. Bao the whale. Okay, good. Censorship is working. We're not going to get stray titties here, hopefully. See if I can't find that fucking Sykkuno vague post. How do I search? Trying to remember how to fucking search on this stupid fucking website. Can I search your posts? How do I search posts? Maybe I should wait until I have all of this shit, like, nailed down before I can actually stream this. I'm also going to take this off the screen just in case one of those are not censored. What I could do is I go to the other guy. So I think... Take me a while to fucking search here. Oh, holy shit, I actually might have found the fucking live stream.
If it was true that the tweet was about.
Okay. Okay. Let me turn window capture back on here. I did find it. Let's go. So...
was her boyfriend. If it was true that she revealed to me that it was her boyfriend. If it was true that.
So, Bao posts this tweet prior to meeting with the girlfriend. If you're an up and coming female content creator with a small but growing audience and a much larger successful male content creator approaches you out of nowhere and showers you with attention on stream and DMs, don't walk, run. Okay, how the fuck does Sykkuno's girlfriend interpret this as Sykkuno? Unless she knows that Sykkuno's cheating on her. I'm trying to figure out how that happens. How does Sykkuno's girlfriend find out from this? Because this initiates the conversation between Sykkuno and Bao.
That the tweet was about her boyfriend. I said yes.
Okay, so we have a Bao saying, yeah, it is about Sykkuno. So Bao vague posts about a male content creator, and then Sykkuno's girlfriend takes that vague post and assumes it's about her boyfriend, even though that is so fucking vague that there's no fucking possible way that you could interpret it that way, unless you know that your boyfriend's cheating on you. And then Bao goes, yeah, I am talking about your boyfriend.
The truth shall set you free!
So by your admission, oh.
In confidence with me.
Oh, this is from somebody else, but whatever. I get the content that I need, so it doesn't matter. Want this public? I need this fucking live stream. This doesn't help me. I want the full 10-minute live stream. Turn the window capture back off here. Yeah, this basically means that Bao knew that Sykkuno was cheating on his girlfriend and then didn't tell the girlfriend until the girlfriend basically talked to her about it. I don't care about the apology letter. I want the older shit. Yeah, Bao doesn't get out of this looking like a good person. My issue is I need the actual fucking live stream. But this is not helping me. I can't find it. Oh, I might have found it. This is 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute live stream. We might have found it.
I'm just gonna go right into it.
Fuck it, let's go. We found it.
A few weeks ago, a girl approached me, and she asked if a tweet I made last year was about.
Okay, so she made the vague post tweet a year prior to Sykkuno's girlfriend talking to her. Okay.
We all know who. And
how about you say it? What do you mean? Is he Voldemort? What the fuck are we doing here?
revealed to me that it was her boyfriend. If it was true that the tweet was about her boyfriend, I said yes. And
okay. Excellent. Let's keep going.
And I asked her if she would like to join a Discord call with me. And in that call, I told her what I've heard from other girls. Girls often at various, events where I meet people, they share with me their negative experiences.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking a popular a popular YouTuber or a popular streamer, and I'm gonna tell all my friends that I'm gonna be going to a hotel room with this popular streamer. I don't believe it's negative experiences. Because they're fucking flirting in the fucking chats together up until they go to the hotel room and fuck each other. I'm not gonna sit here and believe, yeah, negative experiences, guys. And then Mal, the main girl, does a fucking psycho tsundere fucking laugh and goes, well, you didn't cheat on me. Yeah, none of these girls actually gave a fuck that Sykkuno was cheating with his girlfriend. The girls wanted Sykkuno, and they wanted the girlfriend out of the picture.
With him, and that he often tries to solicit sex from them. At this point, I felt that it.
I mean, he's soliciting sex from them after thousands. How much fucking money did he pour into these fucking? It was ridiculous. But I understand he cheated on his girlfriend, and that's a fucking bad thing to do, and he's an awful person for doing that. But honestly, that's between him and his girlfriend. The fact that you decided to hand over all of this sensitive shit to Malamusion when the girlfriend didn't even say she wanted any of this fucking made public was fucking crazy. I don't know how, like Papa Gut, I don't know how the fuck Bao got out of this situation without getting fucking completely yelled at.
Wasn't right of me to speak on anyone's behalf. So instead of me going straight into the details that were shared in confidence with me, I got her in contact with girls who were affected by this person to share their experiences with her one-on-one. And
Sykkuno's girlfriend did not believe a single fucking word of any of it from any of them.
At that point, I just got them in contact with each other. And after our phone call, I...
Also, that's a lie, by the way. Because Sykkuno's girlfriend in the apology basically states that none of them reached out to her at all. So Bao's lying here. Even if she did get them in touch together, none of them talked to each other. Only the girls that were going to accuse Sykkuno of cheating and then vaguely say that he probably did something else are the only people that talk to each other. So Sykkuno's girlfriend was basically left to cry in the corner about the entire situation, while all these women fucking devised a plan to separate Sykkuno from his girlfriend.
don't know. I don't know what was, you know, divulged between the conversations between her and the other girls. I was more so focused on her safety. She shared with me that she was wanting to move out that week. And during that time, I tried my best to keep in contact with her and make sure she's safe, gave her as much help as possible to make the move as fast and smooth as possible. This is me, you know.
When I rented my U-Haul truck, I went on their website and reserved it and added the pickup time for it. I would get the 10-foot truck if you're not moving furniture or anything. I also got about 20 boxes of different sizes, 5XL, 5 large, 5 medium, 5 small, from Home Depot because they have handles and they also delivered by the next day. Lots of packing tape. If you're worried about boxes moving around when you drive, you can rent ratchet straps from the U-Haul when you check out the truck. You get the truck for like 5 days automatically, so you can take your time driving back and not have to do it in a day. Make sure to take your graphics card and your PC and wrap it in a short t-shirt or some bubble wrap so it doesn't break off in the motherboard during transport. The trucks are regular gas, not diesel.
Telling her pretty much everything that helped.
You should get a U-Haul and leave your boyfriend. Now, separating myself from the situation and my hostility towards Bao, I would also recommend that you leave your boyfriend, but the choice is ultimately yours. And I would not fucking I would be asking whether or not she has a support net. Like, do your parents live nearby? Can you go live with your parents for a bit until this is all sorted out? Blah, 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 blah. I would not be going, you should immediately leave your boyfriend. You should immediately pack fucking everything. Everything needs to go into the moving truck, and you need to be gone out of the state immediately. As far away as possible. I would not be recommending that approach. That is not the approach I would recommend. I would not recommend leaving your boyfriend like you're fleeing a country.
It's me a lot with my recent move. As you all know, I recently moved. That was, you know, it's a lot, especially in a short amount of time.
It's not that much. It's honestly not that much. Moving is not difficult. I've moved so many fucking times during my life. Moving is not hard.
And she shared with me that friends from out of state.
Granted, I don't really give a shit about the stuff that I own. Except for the fish. The fish are alive. I need to keep them alive. They're the only things I really care about without, you know. I'm not about to put the fish through a durability test when I'm moving. That's not the goal.
Would be flying in to help her move. But
Alright, I'm gonna do something psychotic here. I'm gonna fucking listen to myself talk because I don't know what I like. The last time I streamed, I sounded bass boosted as fuck, and now I'm like 3 hours in. I'm like, maybe I should check that. 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 All right.
at the last minute, she decided to talk to her boyfriend.
And all the women were like, no, she's talking to him, no, she's gonna stay, no, she's gonna stay, no. Oh. Sorry, I wanted to keep the thing on so I know what the fuck I'm doing, but I forgot to unmute it, or I forgot to mute it again. That's my bad. But all the women are just hearing this, like, no, please, no.
She broke no contact. She wanted to stay, and I, there's after
You can't say anything about that, Bao. It's her choice. It's her boyfriend. Okay, here's another fucking thing I fucking hate about relationships. As an outsider looking in, there's inherently a type of possession, like possessiveness with boyfriends and girlfriends. So I hate when these fucking people like, you don't own her. I mean, inherently to a fucking relationship, I own my girlfriend and my girlfriend owns me. There's possessiveness on both sides. It's not just, oh, I'm the man and you're not going to be able to do anything unless it's my say so. I'm like, no, it goes both ways. The woman has just as much say on what the man decides to do as the woman as the man has on the woman. If my fucking girlfriend says, yeah, you don't get to talk to your fucking female friends anymore, I'm like, fair enough. Or if like my boy, like if the boyfriend's like, I don't want you talking to all these fucking guys anymore, fair enough. I got like my buddy stopped like being in the group chat because he got a girlfriend, and my friends group, or my friends, I'm part of that group, whatever, doesn't matter. My friend can't talk to those people anymore because he got a girlfriend, and the friends group is mostly women. So it makes sense that she's like, hey, I don't want you talking to all these girls anymore. We're in a relationship now. Can you just like separate yourself from this group? And my buddy was like, yeah, sure, I can do that. I don't have any grudge against it. Whatever. It was fun knowing him. I'm at the point of my life where I'm like, friends are like fucking. I get one, I lose another. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Life's like that sometimes. You can't have all of them. So I'm like, well, okay, whatever. That's my TED talk about relationships. But that's just one of the things that bothered me. It's like people not understanding that.
You know, helping her, doing what I could. I'm sure her friends also shared the same sentiment as me. You know, we all tried our best to help her out of a very difficult situation, but it was, you know.
I wanted you to leave your boyfriend, and I'm very disappointed that you didn't. It's what it sounds like.
There's nothing anyone could really do. It was her decision, and I think the only thing I could do at that point was respect it, and left it at that.
Which is the correct thing that you should do. Great job, Bao. I'm proud of you.
But not long after. This is.
Hi, Bao. I'm sorry. It's been since I've gone back to you. I wanted to let you know that was going on, and I imagine it will be. Okay, hold on. Drag it to the left, Bao. Drag it to the left, Bao. Thank you. Hi, Bao. I'm sorry. It's been a bit since I've gone back to you. I want to let you know that what was going on, and I imagine it will probably be confusing for you here. Essentially, before I left for blank, I decided to go see blank. Something was pushing me to see him before Why are you censoring Sykkuno's fucking name? Unless that's his real name, in which case, fine. I don't... Actually, I think one of the girls fucking doxed him anyways. Yeah, it's in the fucking vote. We know his name is Thomas. What the fuck are we doing?
Not to move.
I don't think it's helpful for me to go into details, but basically I was shown some things that really made me doubt my decision on leaving. Basically, she saw that all the women were fucking crazy. After talking with him for a long time and after seeing these things, I decided it wasn't the choice I wanted to make anymore, so I didn't end up leaving. I'm actually kind of curious what she saw. We're never going to see this because it's just it's a cheating scandal, and that's between Sykkuno and his girlfriend. It kind of just tickles that part of my brain that goes, I wonder what that was about.
And you know, I feel like I did what I could to try and get her out of a very awful situation.
I tried to save this girl from Midoriya, from My Hero Academia. I tried my best to save her from 45-year-old anime boy. There was nothing I could do.
But again, you still have to respect your friend's boundaries. And if that was her decision, that was her decision. So I left it as that at that. But then, not long after, a VTuber would
I just also want to say, it is crazy to me that all of these women that were getting like hundreds, if not thousands of fucking dollars for like being with Sykkuno, and they're like, it's not about the money. It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the fucking it's about the anime voice. It's about the anime voice that this 35 to 45-year-old man could make. He made me feel special. He called me kitten. Like like every time I hear like Sykkuno talk, I just think about that fucking stupid like Roblox meme where he's like, "I'm not done talking to you, kitten," in like that stupid fucking anime voice. Every time I like think of this drama, that's the only thing the only meme I can think about. I'll have to find that after this.
contact my mod for completely like unrelated thing.
Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna find it now. I changed my mind. I'm gonna close the window capture here. I'm gonna go find that fucking meme. I think it's "Don't walk away from me, kitten" or some shit. Deku. Where is it? It's a fucking Roblox meme. Yes, I found it.
You know what? Cover. We're done.
We're not done. Daddy isn't done speaking. You
That's Sykkuno. He talks to all these women.
will come back here. Daddy demands you to come back.
I don't listen to you.
That's Sykkuno with all these fucking ethos. Is
Come back right here, or Daddy's gonna get really angry.
actually no. That's what Sykkuno was telling to his girlfriend when she was thinking about leaving him. He used his anime powers, his super like e-boy anime powers, to just drag his fucking girlfriend kicking and screaming back to him. That's funny as fuck. I'll turn the window capture back on.
But coincidentally, while they were chatting,
Also, I like during this drama, everybody was at 1% voice. The only one that was like speaking like loudly during this entire drama was fucking Mal. Every single person was on 1% HP.
she mentioned going on a date with Sykkuno, and I was pretty alarmed because in her last message to me, she was shown things that made her doubt her decision on leaving.
I don't know the timeline, so I don't know whether or not she's lying or not here. But supposedly what she's saying is this: she got this tweet, and then afterwards, Sykkuno tried to hook up with Mal.
So, you know, it seemed that things were looking up for their relationship, but that didn't make sense because the VTuber showed me and my mod screenshots of him talking to her as early as 30 minutes ago at this point in time. And so
Can I have those screenshots, Bao? Can you show those screenshots to us? Can you show those the screenshots to show that Sykkuno, almost immediately after saying, "Hey, I'm not going to cheat on my girlfriend anymore," that he was sending messages to Mal. Can we have those messages so I know the timeline? Or am I just going to have to see, like, listening is believing?
I
don't need to see what's in those messages. I just need the fucking timestamps from those messages. That's all I need.
went back to the girlfriend and told her, hey, do you know anything about this VTuber? She said no.
Bao, where are the messages, Bao? I need a timeline, Bao. You're telling me that this happened after the girlfriend decided to stay with the boyfriend. Or the Sykkuno's girlfriend decided to stay with him. You're telling me this now. You're telling me that he started messaging another VTuber after that. Where are those messages, Bao? I need to see them. How am I just supposed to fucking believe you? The main accuser is a yandere that's gonna fucking stab Sykkuno the first chance she gets.
And I told her, I really think you should ask your boyfriend to see his DMs with her, and decide for yourself, you know, like, is he really being honest with you? And at that point,
okay, this is a message from Bao to, I'm assuming, is the girlfriend. I think you should talk to her. She said they talked to... Why would she talk to her? You just told her to go fucking open up her boyfriend's phone. Why would she not open up the boyfriend's phone to see whether or not the alleged other person is not fucking lying through their teeth? You have the physical phone right next to you. Just ask your fucking boyfriend, who's supposedly not cheating on you anymore, to hand his fucking phone over. Why would she ask her? Why would she not just ask... Okay, I understand maybe it's a spelling, but she, too, her and then she. I understand. He said, no, both female. So she's talking about the fucking VTuber. Why would she talk to the VTuber when supposedly Sykkuno lives in the same fucking house? Why wouldn't she just ask for his fucking phone and then look at the messages to see if there was any messages at all? Why would I talk to the VTuber who could just make shit up?
I'm still just doing what she's requested of me. She wanted to talk to the girl one-on-one.
Like maybe overextended here a little bit. There's no guarantee that the VTuber was lying, but Sykkuno already admitted to this point to cheating on his girlfriend. His girlfriend fucking knows. He has nothing to lose to hand over the fucking phone. And at this point, all the VTubers are vague posting about whether or not Sykkuno is a fucking rapist at this point. I understand he cheated on his girlfriend and makes him a bad guy. But we've kind of stepped over the threshold of cheating, and we're kind of at, like, low-grade fucking accusations.
I put them in a group chat, and I immediately left. I felt that this was much more than I bargained for. You know, I was already feeling like I was at my wit's end.
Yeah, I would not back out at this point. Personally, I know, should. But if I'm at this point where I'm like, I'm here for the best interests of my friend. I'm going to do things for my friend. I'm going to help my friend out. If I'm going through all this fucking trouble, I'd stay in the fucking call. I'd like to fucking know. Because I'm here for the well-being of my fucking friend. I'd like to know what the fuck's going on. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the asshole. I'm willing to listen in on fucking private details of other people's relationships. But if I'm at this point in this, I'm so fucking deep into the fucking deep end of this whole fucking relationship drama. Why would I not just stick in the fucking call and make sure that the person that is supposedly telling me that my friend's boyfriend is cheating on her, why would I not stay in the call and make sure, hey, is this VTuber fucking lying to my face? I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Did Sykkuno lie and it started cheating on you again? I would like to know. as your friend. Because I'm helping you out here. Now, that might just be me. That might be, I'm invested in the situation at that point. So I would get more involved, but that might be and that honestly is probably a mistake. Maybe Bao did the correct thing by backing the fuck out and going somewhere else. That might have been the correct move. But me, I'm already she's a couple days into this at this point. I'd be fucking invested to know whether or not the VTuber that just told me my best friend's fucking boyfriend is cheating on her. Well, I wouldn't say best friend, but my friend's boyfriend is cheating on her again. I'd like to fucking know whether or not that VTuber is lying or not. I'd like to be in the fucking room, because seeing as though I'm the one that fucking brought the VTuber there. I'd like to be there for the litigation. That'd be kind of neat.
I can't really force anyone to make the right decisions or do anything they don't want to do. And I felt that, I've done what I could while respecting everyone's boundaries. And that is...
At some point, you got to stop respecting people's boundaries. I understand that to a certain extent, you got to respect everybody's boundaries. But when you're in a situation that is this personal, and you are constantly bringing in new girls yourself into the situation, at some point, the personal boundary needs to disintegrate, and you have to question whether or not these girls are lying or not. I don't know what the fuck that is. Something's vibrating in my room. I can never figure out where it's coming from. It feels like it's like a phone message, but I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's somewhere over here. It might be something in the fucking wall for all I know. Maybe some builder threw a fucking something into the fucking wall. I don't know. It bothers the shit out of me every time it happens, though. It happens like once a month. Anyways, now that I've did my ADHD brain ADHD, I need to refocus here. All right.
What I felt was the right thing to do. I, of course, have known for a while, as well as a lot of other people, that this guy's...
Your boyfriend is cheating on you. I knew all along. I knew for months. I knew for months before you even knew. I knew an entire year plus that your boyfriend was cheating on you. And I decided to not tell you, but instead vague boast on X. Congratulations. You've just found out that your boyfriend is cheating on you. I'm now going to drag it into the public by hiring Muujin and Mal to create a Google Doc. And now everybody will know that your boyfriend cheated on you.
Kinda just... he's no good. And I felt that, I already kind of had my taste of what I guess would happen if things went public.
Oh, she's tasting them now. Okay.
That's, again, everything.
Then why did it go public then? If you had a taste of what it might be like if it goes public, why did it end up going public? Why did you get Muujin and Mal involved? Why didn't you just talk to the girlfriend, just the girlfriend, and not bring any of the girls?
Thing that I did to this point was completely private, and I'm not really sure what else I can share or divulge to prove that I am, I guess, like a lot of people are making my role out to be a lot more than it actually was. I honestly just...
Yeah, Bao and Muujin, or not, Bao and Muujin were not connected to Bao, according to Bao. She had nothing to do with the Google Doc. That was just happy accident. That was just a happy accident. Muujin and Mal came up with their own thing. I don't know how the fuck Mal got in contact with Mugen, especially considering Mugen now later says that he had no fucking idea who the fuck Mal was until recently. Mal said she knew Mugen for a long time, but Mugen is saying that she's fucking lying. So we're kind of in this situation. We're situated where I have a whole bunch of people that are telling me that they don't fucking know each other. And I'm just supposed to believe Bao and saying, yeah, I wasn't involved. I was only involved in finding the girlfriend and then having the girlfriend meet all these girls. I do think it's kind of funny and or odd that all of the women happen to be Bao's friend. Or Bao somehow knew them. So all of these women that were having an affair with Sykkuno all knew Bao. Or knew somebody who could get them in contact with Bao. Don't you think that's kind of fucky? Every single one? Like, she brought all the girl. I'm gonna repaint this. Bao got a hold of the girlfriend, or the girlfriend got a hold of Bao. And then Bao introduced her to the girls. Bao already... How am I supposed to believe that it's not premeditated? You've already collected all of the girls like they're fucking Pokemon before the girlfriend even showed up. And you knew that Sykkuno was cheating on his girlfriend. You've collected all of the women that cheated on the girlfriend with Sykkuno, and then found the girlfriend after the fact. And then Mugen releases a video on a Google Doc on the same day as the Google Doc. It's fucking premeditated as shit.
Got these girls in contact with each other, and I didn't have to, but I did because, well, it seemed like at this point, since so many girls were involved, they should at least be in contact with each other. And also,
why?
My biggest thing is,
why should they?
Place.
Okay, why? You can't say it's not your place and then collect all of them like they're fucking Pokemon, man. Yeah, it's not your place, but you already fucking stood in there. You're already in the middle of the fucking checkpoint zone. It's not my place. It's not my place. Yeah, you're right. It's not your place, but you've decided to put yourself there. What are we doing? I mean, this is a month ago. This is already done. This is ended. This is the historical record of an event that's already passed. But I'm sitting here listening to it again. I'm like, what?
To speak on behalf of anyone, I don't think nothing. I'm personally not a victim. I personally have never been in a situation with this guy.
So why can't you talk normal?
But these other girls have. That's pretty much all I have to say. Sorry if things are a little jumbled. I don't want to mention any more names and add fuel to the fire.
I just want to say that she jumbled up the stuff herself. We have her saying that after the girlfriend found out, after she decided to stay with the boyfriend, Sykkuno continued to cheat on his girlfriend, and then didn't show any evidence of that. At all. And as far as I know, the girlfriend is still with Sykkuno. So whatever evidence was there was wrong. Or was fucking made up. That, or it was part of that fucking like tour that Sykkuno did with all the girls, where he told his girlfriend, "I'm gonna separate it with everything, with all these girls," and he started cutting them off. If that's what she's talking about, then that doesn't make any fucking sense, because she Sykkuno got a hold of her to tell her, "Yeah, I'm not talking to you anymore. Me and my girlfriend have decided to stick together. I'm not talking to any of these girls." That's why Mal did the fucking psychotic tsundere laugh. So by Bao saying, I'm sorry, it's all jumbled up," like, you did it yourself. You made it jumbled up. I don't know what's going on because you fucked the timeline. I don't know whether or not that whole message after the like realizing that my boyfriend's cheating on me thing. I don't know whether or not that's from Sykkuno telling these girls, "Hey, I'm breaking up with you," or "I'm not talking to you anymore." I don't know whether it's that or if he's actually like going back to cheating on his girlfriend. I don't know. Because both of those things are... I don't know the timeline. You fucked the timeline there, bitch.
I think that emotions are really high because people are hurt and confused and are looking for answers in the wrong places.
My sugar daddy decided to stay with his girlfriend.
And I think it would do a lot of good if people hopped off online, and yeah, that's kind of it. I've been offline for the most part, and I hope you guys can follow suit. I highly recommend it. And yeah, I just wanted to clear that up since my name is mentioned in the doc, but if you did read it, I just got the girls in contact with each other.
Again, why?
Thank you. Anyways, just be safe, and
be safe, guys. You might get lured in by anime voice. You might... His sultry words might convince you to have... What the fuck are we doing? Dude, he cheated on his girlfriend. He's not some fucking super master manipulator. Like, if you're falling for fucking like a fucking 40-year-old doing anime boy voice, it's on you. You're the one that did that. I'm not gonna blame the fucking cute 40-year-old Asian boy for you falling for him in his wily charms. Are we being serious? You got paid. You got paid a lot of fucking money because he's your sugar daddy. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and think that Sykkuno is some master fucking manipulator with his fucking Deku anime voice. Are we being serious? Alright, we'll block the screen because I forgot that Bao has a fucking NSFW account, so I gotta be careful where I'm scrolling. I want to find that chick that I don't remember what the fuck that chick's name is. I want the hotel room one, the fucking video with the hotel room about that chick sucking his dick in the hotel. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna fucking go piss real quick, so I will be back. I'll put the fish on screen. Sure. Fish. And I'll close this, and we'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Alrighty. What the fuck happened? There we go. Alright. Off to a great start. So you can already tell where people's minds went with this. It was sexual intercourse between two consenting adults. I wonder what she might have said that would lead people to believe that it might have been sexual assault or rape. So we just got done covering Bao. This is the second girl. This is not Mal, the one that did the psycho laugh This is the other one where she kind of, not really, but kind of insinuated that Sykkuno sexually assaulted her in a fucking hotel room in Las Vegas.
Vegas alone.
Also, 1% voice
But
again.
I wasn't alone. I shared a hotel room with Sykkuno. But I didn't know that he had other intentions.
Oh, I should change the title. Hold on. Let me change the title real quick. Let's call it relitigating. Actually, no. Let's do Sykkuno side characters. If there, no, it's all changed. All right, back to hotel room in Vegas.
And I didn't ask him to share a room with me. I just simply asked him, "Hey, are you going to Evil Las Vegas?" He said yes. And I said, "Oh, I'm trying to go this year. I'm looking at hotels and everything."
If I remember correctly, she smiles when she calls him cute. I have to find that. That was funny too.
So expensive. Do you pretty much have like any recommendations? Like, I know he lives in Las Vegas. And he said, "Oh, you're planning on coming. I actually have room if you just want to like room with me." And I said, and I at first was not against it. I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, no, I don't want to intrude. Like, I don't mind getting my own hotel and all this. Like, I was insistent on being like, "Oh no, it's fine." And then he said, "No, no, no, like, I have extra room. I already paid for it." And I even asked him, I'm like, "Are you rooming with a group or with friends?" And he said, "No, but there's 2 beds, so like you'll get your own bed." Like
I just want to point out that Sykkuno lives in that area. He has no reason to buy a hotel room. We have to believe that this person in front of us is dumb as shit, and she doesn't realize that, hey, I want to fuck you in in a hotel room. That's what this was. Sykkuno was inviting her to a hotel room to fuck. She knows that he lives in fucking that area. The fact that she wasn't able to put two and two together, like, why would he get a hotel room by himself? It's obvious. He wants to fuck you. What are we doing here?
yeah. So I took his offer. Being a dumbass, I took his offer, but I did later. I even offered to pay him back. I said, "How much should I save up for accommodations?" And he said, "Oh, no. No, you don't have to pay me back. Like, I already have room for the hotel. You don't have to pay me back."
Remember, Sykkuno, Sugar Daddy Sykkuno has got the hotel payment. You don't have to pay for that.
So, yeah, I shared a room with Sykkuno at Evil Las Vegas. And we had plans to watch a movie together. We had plans to watch a horror movie together, Until Dawn. That movie's ass. Actually, I didn't even get to finish it, but that movie's ass. He has a hotel even though he lives in Vegas. Yes.
Oh, this was a live stream? I thought this was a recorded video. So she's live streaming this in front of people.
We were watching the movie, and he started to get very angsty or something. I don't know how to explain it, but he pretty much tried to make a move on me, and I was fully trying to say like I'm just here to watch the movie. Like I'm just here to watch the movie. Um
I'm just here to watch a movie. Let me suck your dick. That's the part that we get to, because eventually she just sucks him off.
but me
Can you just skip to the good part?
like maybe this is a people pleaser in me, but and maybe I don't know, benefit the doubt, or cuz I still thought he was cute, or I don't know. He tried to make a move on me, resolute, being a dumbass and not being
No,
very
that was
strong in like mentally, not physically. I mean like um
that wasn't the cute
I
one.
don't
I'm
know,
trying to figure
benefit
out
the
what.
doubt, or because I still thought he was cute, or I don't know. He tried to make a move on me, resolute. I don't know, but he made a move on me. It did take like 30 minutes. Um,
You say something? Holy shit. This is why you don't live stream your like allegations. Cause she's like sitting there trying like, what's the best way I could word this where I could like accuse him of like soft rape? Where I don't actually accuse him of rape so he can't sue me, but I like put the thought in people's heads. Like how do I do that? How do I go about saying that? This is like if I'm like holy shit, I got forced to suck somebody's dick in a hotel room. I don't know whether or not I'd fucking live stream it, to be honest. Well, it's not like she only sucked his. She sucked his dick the one day because she didn't feel like having sex the first day, and then she went back to the hotel room after sucking his dick, after uncomfortably, as she says, uncomfortably sucking his dick. She goes back to the hotel room to have even more uncomfortable fucking sex with him.
wow, I don't want to share that. I don't like sharing this on. This is like so personal. I don't sleep with anyone that I'm not dating. Um,
This is what I mean, that like they were all like scorned lovers that wanted the girlfriend position. Even her, when she's describing like what it could easily account like be like sexual assault, she's sitting here like, I don't usually have sex with people that aren't my like I'm not dating. Like she was expecting that Sykkuno would start dating her the moment she had sex with him. Now that's a very mean read of that, but given the whole situation up until like the end, I feel like that's a fair read. I feel like I'm being fair when I make that read that she just wanted Sykkuno to be her fucking boyfriend, and she's mad that that didn't happen.
and it didn't happen that night. I didn't want it to happen. So instead, I just gave him oral. Okay? I just. And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating.
I forgot
think
about
I
the
was sort of
banana.
just dissociating. And I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I forgot about the fucking. I forgot about the banana. I forgot about the disassociation banana. Oh fuck. Oh, dude, the fucking banana. Oh, I had like I sucked his dick. It made me super uncomfortable. I had to eat a banana. I had to have the disassociation banana.
What just happened? And then in the morning,
Hello?
I barely slept that night. Um, then in the morning, um, he didn't really want to talk about it. Um, and I was just kind of trying to open it up and talk to him about like what happened. And then we were going to talk about it, I don't know, later or something. I don't know, but I can't remember. But he ends up hugging me. But then pushes me onto the bed from the hug. And
Come
we
on,
end up having
you can do it.
sex.
There you go.
And
Jesus fucking Christ. Why couldn't this have been a video? Why do I have to
I
listen to you breathe into the microphone for fucking
didn't
10
have it in
minutes?
me to tell him to stop, so I just let it happen. And while this was happening, while we were doing it, I always wear protection, and I only sleep with people I'm in a relationship with, so I'm not used.
Believe me, guys, believe me. I only have sex with people I'm in a relationship with. You have to believe me. I would never go into a hotel room with this guy who lives in the area that doesn't need to have a hotel room. I had to go into the hotel room with this guy because he gave me a free hotel room. And I trust me, guys, I do not have sex with guys that I'm not in a relationship with. Was she one of the girls that got like free shit from him?
To one night stands or anything like that. But we were not using protection, and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already. But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him, but I just said, mm-hmm.
How did you know? How did you know that he said, "Are you safe? Is it safe?" How did you know that he said that? You just said you didn't hear him. How did you know that that was what he asked? Did you ask him afterwards? Because I'm kind of curious about that. How did he know?
And he finished.
And also, you said yes. Why would you say yes to something you didn't fucking hear? There was an affirmative mm-hmm.
Inside of me, and then that was it. And then we just laid there for a little bit, and then I brought it up. I asked him.
You asked
straight
him?
up, when was your last relationship, and do you
Why the fuck would you ask that question? You just painted the whole fucking scenario that you just got like molested or sexually assaulted. And you just said, why ask that question after all of it? Hey, are you single? Who the fuck asks their rapist if they're single after if they just got allegedly raped?
sleep around often? Like, is this normal for you? Because I told him straight up, I do not date with people. I do not sleep with people I do not date.
Hey, are you single and will you date me? That's how I took that. That's how I take this. Are you single and will you date me?
I do not sleep with people that I do not date. That is just a moral of mine. I find it very intimate with whoever. So, and I don't actually have. I've only ever slept with 3 people. Well, 4 now, but I've only been in 3 relationships. So it was very new.
The sad whimper cry voice into the fucking microphone is like it's like nails on a chalkboard. She's not even crying. Dude, I fake cry better than this. I actually like shed tears when I fake cry. She like none of these women that do the fake cry shit can actually cry.
New to me. I've never had a one night stand or anything like that. So I asked him, I'm like, is this normal for you? Like, do you sleep around a lot? And he said, no, he was being around the bush the whole time that I was asking these questions, by the way. I'm like, then why did you sleep with me? And he said, "Oh, it just
Notice that she said sleep with. This conversation's really weird. Well, granted, the whole fucking scenario is weird as fuck. But it's like a he said, she said, he said, she said. But the problem is like, what she said is retarded.
giving me really half-ass answers, you know? Like, oh, it's
I hate to break it to you, dear, but you fucked the fuck boy. You're just gonna have to live with the consequences of that.
just, I've known you for a while and I know you're very sweet and, you look nice. And then I asked him this question and I said, "When was your last relationship?" And he said 3 years ago.
Again, who asks about a relationship with someone who were extremely uncomfortable having sex with? This is what she's saying. She was very uncomfortable. She had a very uncomfortable blowjob and a very uncomfortable sex that she didn't want to do? Question mark. And now she's asking about relationship shit. What are we doing here?
So in my head, it's crazy that's why I feel so blindsided and backstabbed, because I asked these questions and they ended up being complete lies. So when I really felt
Hard to believe the fuckboy lied to you. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that the guy that was sleeping around lied to you. What a shocker.
blindsided and backstabbed by all the information that was coming out, I really was, because I asked those two questions, like if he was in a relationship or like when his last relationship was, and if he sleeps around, and he told me no and 3 years ago.
Yes.
And after that, I went on about my day, and then I ended up running into someone I'm very close with, and they offered me to stay in their hotel room because I didn't feel comfortable sleeping in mine. So I ended up sleeping at my friend's hotel room for the next 2 nights. And you guys can even see on Twitter, if you guys look at my Evo outfits, the first outfit is in a very different hotel room than the other two, and that's because I ended up moving to another hotel. The first one is in the one that I'm with Sykkuno. And I ended up sleeping in the hotel that me and Sykkuno had on the last night because he ended up checking out early and sleeping at his house. So that was the only time I saw him. We ran into each other a couple of more times at Evo, but we didn't really say anything, and he didn't really want to talk about what happened. And then I struggled with this for a while, and I had someone in my life be there for me and kind of try to help me through this. And my dumbass tried talking about it with Sykkuno later, trying to like understand what happened, because it's not.
I think I forgot to feed my fish. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna feed my fish real quick. Food time, fat asses. You fucking dirty pig fish. You already cleaned out the filter for me, so I'll give you a treat. Here you go, Blindy. And they'll eat that eventually. They'll get to it eventually. Alright, back to what we were
Something
doing.
I'm used to. And he pretty much beat around the bush the whole time. And then he would say things like, "Oh, I'm confused. I just wanted to know what you felt about that. And I said, no, I want to know what you felt about this because I already told you how I felt. And yeah, he said he was sorry that he made me he was sorry that he gave me that impression and that he would want to reconcile. And me being the dumbass I am, still wanted to be friends with him for some reason. So I did, and that's why we still played games. And then I ended up seeing him at TwitchCon at the Riot Party, and we actually talked in person for the first time since. And he actually brought that part up and said like he was sorry and stuff, and that he was sorry for giving me the impression. So I really thought he was, you know, honestly sorry, and I accepted it. And I thought I was the only one because I
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. She's jealous of the other fucking people. I told you. Holy shit. Every single one of them was jealous of the girlfriend.
literally straight up asked him if he sleeps around, and he said no. So sorry, I thought I was the only one. Did I think we were gonna be in a relationship? No.
Yes, you did. You thought you were going to be in a relationship. Now who's lying? I thought I was the only one. Well, it turns out that you were not, in fact, the only one.
I knew how much older he was than me, and I was like, why would he want to be in a relationship with someone much younger? So I didn't really think that, it was gonna go anywhere.
Remember, guys, I only sleep people with I'm in a relationship with, except for Sykkuno. I'll sleep with him. What the fuck is she saying? Does she not realize how how that comes across? Yeah, I slept with Sykkuno. I didn't think it was gonna come of anything, but here we are.
So yeah, I just said I think
No, you thought there was gonna be a relationship. You thought you were gonna have a relationship with Sykkuno. That's what you thought. Come on. Don't lie now at the end. You had an awkward blowjob, awkward sex with Sykkuno because you thought you were going to have a relationship with Sykkuno. You thought you were the only one. You said it with your own fucking mouth that you thought you were the only one. Let's not fucking sit here and kid ourselves. You wanted a relationship with Sykkuno. You found out that Sykkuno was already in a relationship and he was cheating on his girlfriend, and you're mad that girlfriend's fucking there.
it's fine. Like we'll just reconcile as friends, and that's that. And then
And that's it. That's the end of the clip. And of course, nobody actually believed that there was any actual like rape or sexual assault or anything like that. But the sad girl, like 1% health voice was kind of there to spark sympathy and think that there might have been something more going on here, but there wasn't. She was just one of the other girls that was mad that Sykkuno decided to cheat on his girlfriend with. So, can't all be winners, and it turns out that Sykkuno loves his girlfriend a lot more than you. Sucks to suck. Alright, I'm gonna close the window here. I'm gonna see if I can't find the other. I want to find that Mal. Actually, we might go to the Muujin video, see if I can find the Muujin video. Maybe Muujin's already deleted all of his content, but we'll see. I'm going from, like, the end to the beginning of this fucking controversy. Alright, Muujin, is that fucking video still up? I wouldn't be surprised if he deleted it. Not surprised me whatsoever. Especially considering Mal and Muujin tried to fucking gimp each other. And it would appear that he has deleted all of his content. Well, not all of his content, but the content that I'm looking for. Aspiring streamer, smug artist, butcher, iconic relationship. Yeah, it's gone.